Hello everyone, today I'll be showing you how you can create a Google form using Google Docs. It's so helpful to use, it's totally free and super easy to make, and you can use it to create survey forms, registration forms, job application forms, and if you're a teacher, you can create question papers with the help of it. I'm going to show you all the necessary features of Google Forms, so without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so first things first, open the Google Chrome browser. On the top right corner, you can see the Google Accounts icon. Just next to it, there's this 6 dot, the Google Apps icon. Click on it. Now scroll it down and you will find this purple color icon called Forms. Click on it. This will take you to the Google Form interface in the same tab. Alternatively, you can go to its link also. So I'm just adding this link in the description box of this video. So you can already see there are different templates for creating forms. We have a template gallery here also. You can actually pick one of these templates from here, but I'm going to show you creating the form with a blank form. I'm clicking on this blank form here. After that, interface like this will pop up. So this is our form builder. So the first thing you have to do is give a name to your form. Change the name of its untitled form, which is going to be your file's name. But this name will only be visible to you. This will not be visible for people who are going to fill the form. Let's say I'm naming the form as Microsoft Excel Complete Course Batch 6 Participants Registration. Let's be clear with that, the event I am creating is very vague. See, there are options for bold, italic, underline, and hyperlink. And if you want to undo the editing, click on this last icon. Let's add a small description about this event. I have already written a description about this event here on a notepad. Let me just quickly copy it and paste it down. Yeah, done. So the next thing you have to do is to remove the format of this description, because you may have a format of the previous destination where you had this text. Click on this remove formatting icon. Now it is the format of the Google form. In this part, I want to add a link, but I don't have a link of this event since it is just for the demo. So let's copy the link of the Microsoft Excel website and paste it. On the right side, there is this plus sign for adding questions, import questions, add more titles and description if you want. Like if you have part 1, part 2, part 3 questions, you can use this tool. You can add photos, videos, and add sections. So let's begin with the questions. First question is full name. On the right side you see multiple choices. If you click here, you'll find different options. So you can be creative with these options. Here, my question is full name. So I'm gonna choose short answer for that. Now paragraph is inputting long answers. Multiple choice is mostly used for academic question papers and survey forms. Checkbox and drop-down menu are like the same category options. File upload is another useful option for document submission. And linear scale, multiple choice grid, you will see their applications eventually. So here I'm choosing short answer as a response of full name. There is also a very useful option of adding description. Click on the 3-dot menu on the right bottom corner. Click on description. I am adding a description like, please enter your full name according to your passport. Description. You can specify if you want this question to be compulsorily answered with the required not required button. I'm making this question required. It means it will be mandatory for the students to answer this question. Otherwise, the form will not be submittable. Next is the delete button and duplicate button. Let's use this duplicate button. The question answer setup is copied. Let's change the question from full name to father's full name. And in the description, please enter your father's name according to your passport. As the father's name is not relevant with our registration, let's keep it not required. Let's say the next question is phone number. Type phone number here. You can actually trick a small thing here. Sometimes participants don't want to put their phone numbers in the form, so they type gibberish like ABCDXYZ in the phone number section. In this case, there is a solution called the response validation. I'll go for response validation. Okay, so here you will find different options like number, text, length, regular expression. I'm selecting number. The options available for number are here in the drop-down menu. I will add equal to 11 digits. Here is an option for custom mirror text. It means if anyone writes a wrong answer, you can add an instruction for them. Like I am writing, enter an 11-digit phone number. Yeah. Okay, so let's move on to our next question. Let's say email address. Make it required. Click on response validation. Change the option from number to text. Next, change the option from contains to email. This way, the participants will have to maintain the format of the email address, like the name and then and then the domain name. Yeah, so let's add multiple questions now. I'm going to add academic qualifications. Academic qualification. In that section, I'm adding options like high school, college, undergrad, postgrad, PhD, blah, blah, blah. You can also add the option of add others so that people with a diploma or maybe other degrees can mention it. I'm adding this one too. So at this point, you can see how the form may look to those who are going to fill up the form. Click on this preview option, a symbol of an eye. It will instantly take you to another tab, and here you can see the finished look of your registration form. Okay, so let's add more variations to this form. I will now explain how to use the linear scale. This is a very helpful tool to have when developing survey forms. Let's say the question is, what level of skill do you have in Microsoft Excel? So let's take the answer in linear scale. It's like a rating response. As soon as I finish the settings, you will catch everything nicely. So I'm keeping the starting number 1 and ending number 5. You can change it if you like, labeling 1 as beginner and level 5 as expert. Now, as you click on the preview option, you can find the finished look of it. If someone clicks on 1, it means he or she is at the beginner stage. Clicking on 3 can mean he or she is at the intermediate stage, and 5 means expert or advanced stage. And let's add, did you join the course before? Yeah, let's write it down. Let's add a yes/no checkbox option to answer this question. Now, to do that, go to this drop-down menu and select the option checkbox. Add yes and no as the response. Yeah, done. So I think we're okay with these questions, and it has already came into a good form. You can check out the other options by yourself if you want to explore. Now let's look into the settings section. Okay, the first one is make this a quiz. It's for those who want to use this form as a question paper. I will get back to its details later. Let's check out the settings of responses. Very important. Collect email addresses. So, you see, you can collect the email addresses of the responders by using this option, or you add a question for asking email addresses the way I did in my form. Send responders a copy of their response. This option is related to the previous one. It is disabled now since the upper one, do not collect, is activated. Allow responders editing. Mostly it is not preferred to use. And limit to one person. That's helpful because one respondent should be filling up one form only. In most cases. Presentation. Show progress bar. It gives a small bar at the bottom of the form, mostly used when the form is large, like a questionnaire survey. And shuffle question order. It is helpful for making question papers, I guess. Okay, so the next one is confirmation message. It already has an automated message saying your response has been recorded. You can edit it. Let's say I am adding, congratulations, your registration has been submitted. Yeah, click save. And show link to submit another response. This one will be activated if you do not limit your response to one. Now, if I enable limiting one person, showing link will be off. See? View result summary. Disable autosave for all responses. Defaults. Collect email addresses by default. I guess these are simple settings. Now, let's get back to quiz settings. Release grades immediately later. Missed questions. With this one, respondents are able to view which questions are answered wrong. Correct answers, point values. If you enable these settings, the results will be immediately visible to the respondents, same as the missed questions. Now, default question point value. You can give a default point for all questions, or you can change the marks manually for each question. Okay, now a very important thing. Suppose you want to share the editorship with someone. In that case, go to this three dot and select Add Collaborators. I'm sharing it with my other email address. Lastly, you can check out the available themes by yourself to decorate your form, change text styles and fonts, give an image to the header from the available images, or you can upload a customized event for a thematic event. Change color of the form if you want. Okay, I think that's pretty much everything about creating a Google form. And if you have any questions regarding creating a Google form, you can write it in the comment section below. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.